Hi, this is Tim and welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at 7 O'Clock by Pearl Jam, which is off the new album Gigaton. Gigaton, I keep saying Gigaton. Gigaton. Not much to this, it's mainly a load of chords. Not much to this, it's mainly chords. There's a little lead line in the middle, which we'll have a look at, and we're also going to have a look at how we get some of Mike's sounds, because he's got some really cool delay, phaser, modulation things going on, so we're gonna have a look at that. That's it, let's just jump straight into it. So let's look at Mike's parts first, because they come up right in the intro. The sounds that I'm getting is that's the kind of sounds going on. So there's a really long delay. It's about 550 milliseconds, which is what I've got it set to. And the phaser, I'm trying to get the swells of the phaser to kind of match the delay. So you're getting that modulation from the phaser, which is trying to sync up with the delay as well. You don't really hear a lot of attack with the pick, and I think what he's doing a lot of is a lot of swelling coming on with the volume. So what you're doing is we're rolling the volume down. You've got a neck pickup, and you've got to hammer a note on. So let's just say we'll hammer the B string, 12th fret, and you're going to roll the volume up. You're going to hammer and roll. So yeah, it's all based around E minor pentatonic. If you don't know that scale, you should. Everybody's favourite. I'll run it for you with all the sounds. That's it, and yeah, that's kind of what he's doing. There's a lot of some pull-offs as well, so you swell up. Let's take that same note, that B note, on the 12th fret of the B string. And then do a pull-off to the 10th fret. It sounds quite cool, sounds really cool. And then we're into the verse, and the verse doesn't have any of that, so we're going to switch sounds. Also, this song is tuned slightly sharp. I don't know why they've done that. They probably recorded it and realised it was a bit too slow, so they've just tweaked it. And if you want to play along, this is kind of roughly how I've tuned it. This is my top E string, B, G, D, A, and E. So it's just a really simple chord progression. We're just rolling around a G, up to a C with an added ninth, I think, or maybe a C major, down to B, back up to that C, and it just rolls around that. That's it for the verse. Then we move into what I would call the chorus, and we have an A major, but it starts on it kind of bridges this note here, this D note on the B string, third fret, is what's used to bridge the verse and the chorus. So the first, this G, C, and B. Moving to the A major is a real sharp change. It's a key change, and they're using this D note, which is pedalled throughout the verse. They use that D note to create the kind of bridge between a C major and an A major, which, if you're a bit of a theory nerd, those two chords aren't related in terms of keys. But they make it work. So then we move into this, it's like an A sus 4 to an A major, then to E minor, then up to G major, then D major. That's it. Then we've got, and you have a listen to the song, listen to how the structure goes and how many times it plays the verse and the chorus. I'm not going to sort of spoon feed you the song. I think it's really important that you go away, take these chords and then try and figure out where they go on the song. even better is to figure out the chords yourself. But if you're not kind of at that stage and you're kind of struggling with it, because there's some key changes and stuff, that's why we do this. Then there's this little lead line. Which is really nice. It kind of starts, again, so kind of all E minor pentatonic. It starts on the 12th fret on the B string and goes up to the 15th on the E. And then back to the B note and then up to the 14th fret on the top E. A little double pick here. And then up to the top E string, and then you've got this little walk up. There you go, it's that whole thing again. It's all actually based in E Dorian. Well, it's actually jazz, it's quite jazzy. E Dorian, love it, love it, love it. So after that it goes back into a few more verses and choruses. And then you have the outro, which is a C sharp minor to D major, A major to E. I'm using some slightly different voicings. I'm trying to keep it as close as I can around this area of the neck. If you're kind of struggling with bar chords and things like that, you can just play it down here. C sharp minor there's no easy way to play it. You gotta play it up here. C sharp minor, D, A major, E major. Totally fine to play those open chords. But what I'm playing, which I think sounds a little bit nicer, because we're getting into something called voice leading, which is where we take the top note of the chord and try and get it to move as small amount as possible. C sharp minor, I'm leaving this one as my top note. I'm not playing all the way at the top here. And I'm moving up to D, keeping that top note on the B string. To A, which I'm playing like this, which is the open A string. 7th fret on the D. 6th fret on the G. 5th fret on the B. That's how I always play A major. I love that voicing. And then to E major, so much nicer. Love a good voice leading rather than this. So what that changes there. The E major, we're playing 6th fret on the D string. Then we've got 4th fret on the G string. And then we have the 5th fret on the top E string. So it's kind of an inversion. We can use that low E. Such a nice, much nicer. I love that. And then when you're from this E major, your fingers are almost in the right place, or pretty much exactly in the same place for C sharp minor. Get that right. Lovely. So that's it. That's the whole song. Again, I want you to go away and super glue it all together and have a crack at playing the song through from start to finish. And yeah, that's it. That's cool. It's a really fun song. I think the verse melody for this is spot on. I think it's great, and the change up to that A takes a bit of getting used to for your ear, because you're so kind of locked into G major, and when it modulates up to A major, it's a bit of a woo. Outro, I think, is just epic. That's just going to be a sing-along stadium classic when we're allowed to go to concerts, whenever that may be. So yeah, that's it. That's a wrap. So thank you very much for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed already to the channel, please do so. There's a little button down there. Failing that, you can just like the video. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you very much, and goodbye.